A couple were left in a zombie state after being exposed to the same nerve agent used to attack Russian spy Sergei Skripal, police have confirmed. Charlie Rowley, 45, and Don Sturgis, 44, fell ill on Saturday in Amesbury, just miles from the Salisbury attack on Skripal and daughter Yulia in March. Metropolitan Police Assistant Commissioner Neil Basu confirmed the substance that left the couple ill was Novichok, the same substance used to target the Skripals. Home Secretary Sajid Javid is set to chair an emergency Cobra meeting, Downing Street said. Cops initially believed the couple had been exposed to a damaging batch of crack cocaine or heroin, Class A drugs. But mystery now surrounds the incident at the weekend after Basu made the bombshell statement tonight. The couple remain in a critical condition, with police stating that nobody else has been exposed to the substance. PA critical, Charlie Rowley and Don Sturgis Wright were exposed to Novichok, Basu said in a statement. This evening we have received test results from Portadown that show the two people have been exposed to the nerve agent Novichok. At approximately 10:15 a.m. on Saturday, June 30th, the Southwest Ambulance Service was called to a residential address in Amesbury, where a 44-year-old woman had collapsed. She was subsequently taken to hospital. At around 15:30 hours that day, the ambulance service was called back to the same address, where a 45-year-old man had also fallen ill. The man was taken to hospital, and Wiltshire police were informed. From initial assessment, it was thought that the two patients had fallen ill after using drugs from a potentially contaminated batch. However, on Monday, the 2nd of July, due to concerns over the symptoms the man and woman were displaying, samples from both patients were sent to Portadown Laboratory for analysis. Following the detailed analysis of these samples, we can confirm that the man and woman have been exposed to the nerve agent Novichok, which has been identified as the same nerve agent that contaminated both Yulia and Sergei Skripal. Double Russian agent Sergei Skripal has been found unconscious after being exposed to an unknown substance. Reuters former military intelligence colonel Sergei Skripal is detained. He added that areas the couple visited before they fell ill in Amesbury and Salisbury had been cordoned off. Basu also said the force could not say if the agent came from the same batch of Novichok used on the Skripals. However, police will explore the possibility that the two investigations might be linked, he added. The couple were described to have been foaming at the mouth when they fell ill. Sam Hobson, who describes himself as best friends with the couple, said they appeared to be in a zombie-like state. He said, "We were preparing clothes to take to Don in hospital. He felt ill and went for a shower. PA shock, Charlie Rowley, 45, and Don Sturgis are fighting for their lives. Then his eyes went bloodshot and like two pinpricks. He began garbling incoherently and I could tell he was hallucinating. He was making weird noises and acting like a zombie. It was a zombie-like state. He slumped against the wall." Professor Dame Sally Davies, Chief Medical Officer for England, said the Skripal episode meant officials had a well-established response in place. She said, "I understand that those in Salisbury and in surrounding areas will be concerned at this news, particularly those who recently visited areas now cordoned off by police." Public Health England, FE, said it did not believe there to be a significant health risk to the wider public, although its advice was being reviewed. College student Chloe Edwards, 17, who lives in the area, described seeing police cars, fire engines and people in green suits on Saturday night. SWNS probe, a police officer stands outside the home the couple fell ill. She said, "We were just eating our dinner and all these emergency vehicles turned up." She said, "They were putting on these green suits, and we thought it was the gas as our electricity was turned off as well." She said the vehicles arrived at about 7 p.m. and she and her family were told to stay inside their home until about 10 p.m. Edwards added, "We wanted to know what happened and, with the Russian attack happening not long ago, we just assumed the worst." The British government has pointed the finger at the Kremlin over the attack on the Skripals. It plunged relations between the two to bitter depths as diplomats from both sides were expelled. Related articles.